bayan. I'll give it to Amihan.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Good evening. After hapon po pala. I'll take off my mask para wala naman
sir.
tayong tinatago. So yun. Yes, hindi naman alumno siguro kasi hindi ako nakagraduate, but I came from the University of the Philippines. To view things objectively, we don't intend to demonize the University of the Philippines by calling some circumstances na may mga recruitment na nangyayari sa loob ng University of the Philippines para yung mga estudyante ay ma-radicalize at maging membro ng NPA. In fact, ako personally, I promote democratic activism na dapat yung mga estudyante, dapat pa rin talagang lumahok sa kung ano yung mga usapin sa lipunan, gaya ng pagtaas ng matrikula, pagtaas ng presyo ng bilihin, etc. But, ito yung medyo interesting na dapat nating ma-pose as a challenge to the UP administration na are we gonna tolerate the recruitment of the youth and students inside the university para dalhin at maging mga red fighters ng New People's Army. And sa amin, bilang organization ng mga former cadres, we formed Sambayanan. Tumatayo kami sa paninindigan na dapat yung university ay maging venue for academic freedom, yes, but at the same time, it should not promote anything that pushes its students towards terrorism and armed struggle. Malinaw yan. Kasi hindi pwedeng walain yung academic freedom. We should still promote academic freedom inside the universities, but that should not warrant anything that would push students to become red fighters of the NPA or any other illegal and terroristic activities.
Sir, yes.
One follow-up?
One follow-up. What can you say about Ms. Sara Elago's statement na sinabi niya ay, inuulit ko, hindi ako NPA, hindi ako NPA recruiter, hindi po bahagi o front ng CPP ang Kabataan Party List, hindi po NPA recruiter ang Kabataan Party List, at hindi ito nagre-recruit ng NPA. What can you say about this? Well, we heard a lot from you kaganina sa Senate. So, anyone?
Sige po. Again po, I reiterate, Kabataan Party List is a front organization of the Communist Party of the Philippines advancing the legal democratic mass movement. So, ini-explain po namin kanina na there is a correlation at saka mutual relationship yung legal democratic mass movement with the revolutionary underground mass movement. Siyempre, sa bahagi ni na Representative Sara Elago, they will not really admit categorically na sila ay front organization, sila nagre-recruit sa NPA, sila ay front organization ng CUP-NPA. Because dahil baka magaya sila sa amin na when we speak of the truth, what's behind the legal organization, they will be just like us who will be targeted by the CPP for assassination. That's why yung pag-deny nila, it just shows their loyalty to the Communist Party of the Philippines, not enduring any harm to their comrades who are still active.
Thank you so much.
Hello. I have a rejoinder dun sa sinasabing it's just a personal choice of every Kabataan Party List members to join the NPA because I debunked that specific statement. Let me cite some example of people in Kabataan Party List whom I personally know and joined the NPA. Number one, this is Rendel Ryan Cagula, Kabataan Party List spokesperson of Southern Mindanao Region, a student of the University of the Philippines, Mindanao. Took up BS in Anthropology. So, si Rendel po, mas kilala dun sa kanayunan bilang alias Perper, nasawi po sa isang encounter with the 27th Infantry Battalion sa Sarangani Province noong November 2014. He was that time, before he was NPA, yung last designation niya was the regional spokesperson of Kabataan Party List SMR. Next, Charis Bernardine Banyes. Siguro sa mga dating nag-i-interview na rin ng mga aktivista, si Chaba, siya po ay dating chairperson ng UP Los Baños Student Council, naging student regent din po ng University of the Philippines noong 2009. Pagkatapos ay naging National Secretary General ng Anak Bayan. Noong panahon din na ako ay naging na-elect din na Anak Bayan National Vice Chair for Mindanao noong 2011. Where is she? Naging UP Student Regent. Yeah, naging UP Student Regent, naging National Secretary ng LFSN. So right now, where is she? She's nowhere. But I know where she is. She's at the Guerrilla Front 56 of SRC-5 of the Southern Mindanao region. Why I know that? Because we hold minutes of the attendees of every SR committees in our territories. And my former comrades as well who surrendered in the 10th Infantry Division also can confirm. They can also attest and execute affidavit confirming that Shaba, the former leader of Anakbayan, LFS, and Kabataan Party List, is already a cadre of the NPA in SRC-5, particular Guerrilla Front 56, covering the area of Talaingod and some areas of Bukidnon. Next, this is Cherry Urindain. Cherry Urindain is also a BS Anthropology student in UP Mindanao. Became the regional spokesperson of Anakbayan SMR. Kasabayan ko po to nung dumulo kami sa 6th National Congress ng Anakbayan sa PUP noong May 2011. Where is she? Yung dating question na, where is she? She is currently detained and imprisoned. Dahil siya po ay naging NPA under the Guerrilla Front 2 of the SRC2, dun pa rin sa SM, kumikilos sa mga bayan ng Mako, Tagum City, Pantukan, and some parts of Mawab in Davao de Oro. So, ang code niya po doon ay Alisa. So, she's still currently detained. Nasa kulungan na po si Alisa, o si Cherry Urindain. Hindi pa rin siya nakakalaya. And I also remember one personal friend as well. She's not from Kabataan, but gusto ko lang sabihin din para kunin yung logic, yung sa sinasabi nilang personal choice lang. Condolence to the family, but I just want to mention Vanessa Limpag, a very personal friend of mine. Collective ko po dati sa Zamboanga. Ang code niya po is Kyle. Siya po yung medical na kasama ni Paragon nung na-raid sila sa Pakibato. And napatay po siya sa raid na yon. So, from Perper to Kyle, to Alisa, to Chaba, sino ba yung hindi ko nabanggit? Lastly, eto, active NPA pa din. Yung dating Kabataan Party List Regional Spokesperson ng Panay, si JC Alejandro, na taga Romblon. Where is he? He is in the central front of the NPA in the Panay region. So, JC Alejandro po. So, are these just coincidences? Are these just their personal choices? Personal choice, yes, one way, but on the other hand, it's more on the program of the organization to make us believe of the armed struggle, for us to make our choice to join the NPA. Kasi nung mga nasa urban pa kami, talagang inihikahit kami na akit ka na sa bundok mag-NPA kasi initado ka na, mainit na sa militar, ganito, ganyan. So, yung sinasabi nila Teddy Casino, ni Sara Elago particular, na yung kabataan ay hindi recruiter ng NPA, that's a big lie and deception. Because Kabataan Party List, I want to say this very categorical, Kabataan Party List is a recruiter of the New People's Army. Thank you.
Tanungan po from our Facebook Live. Ano po ang nakapagbago ng isip ninyo para sumuko at magbalik loob sa government considering ang tagal ninyo po sa NPA? Ano po ang nakapagmulat sa inyo na mali na talaga ang ginagawa ninyo?
Sige po. I've been in the movement for more or less 11 years. I started as a member of LFS when I was 15 years old. I was first year at the University of the Philippines when I was a member of LFS. So nag-NPA ako, I was 20, if I'm not mistaken. And I left the movement in 2018, March, to be specific. There are lots of reasons kung bakit ko iniwan yung kilusan. But before I go to that, I want to emphasize the reasons why I joined the movement. Because, to be honest, talagang naniwala ako na yung revolusyon, yung National Democratic Revolution, particularly the armed struggle, naniwala ako before na ito yung makapagpabago ng lipunan at pagbibigay ng magandang kinabukasan para sa mga kabataan. Bagay na hindi ako nagdalawang isip na sumali sa NPA noong December 2011. When I was there sa NPA, napakarami kong naranasan. Nag-organize kami ng mga magsasaka, nagpapaunawan ng mga magsasaka. But when I reached the level of nasa leadership na ako, particular sa front hanggang sa SR level ng leadership ng party, dun ko napag-alaman yung mga bagay na talagang against dun sa mga principles ko. Yung iba naman nakwento ko naman sa first Senate hearing, yung isa siguro doon na very sensitive, I don't want to discuss it further siguro, as requested din ng 25th Infantry Battalion because that was the concerned unit nung nangyaring insidente. Pangalawa, yung kinikwento ni Shane na violence against women and rape, harassment dun sa mga babaeng lumad, yun po, hindi po yun nakakahaka at hindi embento lang. Kasi doon mismo sa front ko, sa Guerrilla Front 20, particular sa mga buwan ng April and May, kung saan po nagkaroon ng declaration of martial law. So sa unit namin, nabigla kaming lahat. Ano ba yung mukha ng martial law ni President Duterte? So wala kaming ginawa sa buong buwan, kundi mag-observe. Ano yung mukha ng martial law. So, nung panahon ng observation phase namin, wala kaming activities. So, yung nangyayari sa loob ng unit, talagang pakapala ng mukha talaga na kung may sasampang babaeng NPA, paunahan na lang yung mga platoon leaders and commanders namin para manligaw. Kahit may mga asawa sila, talagang liligawan. Hindi siya publicly, underground. Tawag nga sa amin yan is UG. Oo, UG. UG na paniligaw. UG na iba, panggagapang. Ganon. So, it doesn't just happen one instance or two. It happens almost every day on a regular basis. Imbis na dapat yung pag-usapan ng front committee ko, ano yung magandang gawin. So what we always discuss kasi every morning kasi sa NPA, nag-uusap yung command. Pinag-uusapan yung security, situation, at saka yung anong daily activities araw-araw. That's the command unit meeting daily basis. So imbis na pag-usapan sa unit every morning, ano yung gagawin that day and way aheads, hindi, walang ang pinag-uusapan namin, violations on the abuses of these platoon leaders sa mga babaeng mga recruits namin. That's second. And what's becoming make it more bad is natatolerate minsan ng mga higher organ. Sa fact na yung iba, yung mga platoon leaders are relatives, close friends, siblings of high-ranking officials of the NPA. So natatolerate, it's either tinanggalan lang ng katungkulan o ililipat ng ibang unit. So that's really happening, no? So, and sa part ko naman, it's very unacceptable sa part ko. Ako, before I joined the NPA, I am a women's rights advocate. So before I was also a discreet LGBT. Sa loob na ako ng NPA nag-open, I'm gay. So before that, I'm a friend of the LGBT community. So very sensitive ako, especially sa usapin ng harassment saka abuses sa mga kababaihan. So that's my second reason. Pangatlo, siguro nakaka-relate ako minsan kasi every time na may magjo-join na kabataan, nakikita ko yung sarili ko. Kasi hindi ako nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. So nag-stop ako noong 2010 to become a full-time organizer ng Anak Bayan, and then after that, naging full-time NPA Red Fighter. Nakikita ko yung sarili ko sa mga nare-recruit namin. Kasi kiniklaim namin na yung NPA, yung armed struggle, yung bibigay ng magandang kinabukasan sa mga kabataan. But the opposite is happening in reality. Kasi pag may magsasampang kabataan sa NPA na nag-aaral pa siya, we don't tell them, wag muna. Mag-aral ka muna, and once you graduate, saka ka mag-NPA. No. We even encourage students dun sa mga guerrilla base namin, we encourage and we campaign to stop schooling. Kasi after that, sabi naman sa kanila, pagsasamantalahan pa rin naman tayo ng pamahalaan sa kanang Estado. So what's the point of continuing the study? So parang ganun ba? Kami mismo yung nagka-campaign ng mga bata, imbis na turuan silang mag-aral na mabuti, nire-recruit namin at saka pinapatigil sa pag-aaral. And I see myself on that situation. Na dahil sa pag-join ko sa NPA, ngayon, I wasted 11 years of not continuing and finishing my studies. So yun po yung mga general reasons ko po why I left and supported the government.